Jake Paul thinks COVID is a hoax.
Yeah, what?
You know, Jake Paul has time and again.
Oh, man.
I hate talking about this guy, but he is consistently surprising me and the internet at large with just what a fucking idiot he is. And it's like he's just so stupid. You just can't ignore him at certain points. Like, he won this big boxing match.
Nah, you're tripping.
I'm not tripping, Jake. I mean, you're tripping, telling people that COVID's a hoax. I mean, that's crazy, bro. At least he's stopped trying to pretend like he's a role model.
Not really.
Now, yes, you literally said it's a hoax. I'll prove it to you. So the whole story.
We don't care.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, finally, you're being honest. He says they don't care.
Right.
In an interview with the Daily Beast, Jake Paul claimed COVID is a hoax, and 98% of news is fake.
Okay.
The interviewer asked,
I love that Jake Paul thinks he knows better than all of the scientists and epidemiologists.
98. It's fake news, bro.
All the people who go to Harvard and do the whole thing.
You know what it is?
Smart people, like the really, really smart people. He knows better than them.
Yeah, of course. Well, Jack unveiled that he's MAGA country.
That's fine.
Well, the thing is, there's difference between supporting being a Trump voter, which is totally fine, and then being MAGA country. I feel like there's a difference, and he's MAGA country. But the thing is that he goes,
So MAGA country is COVID is a whole.
Yeehaw! COVID ain't real.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeehaw! All you liberals over there in California with your fake COVID. Yeehaw!
He's stealing that. Stealing that.
Down here in Kentucky with our welfare state, we want to kick California out of the republic. And they only pay 30% of all taxes. Yeah. Who's gonna pay for our yeah? I love that. Kentucky talk shit about all the liberal elites, but California literally pays for those motherfuckers' Medicare. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, this is what the HG podcast is, baby. We're back. So anyway, he says, I think the whole COVID thing is a hoax. I don't really think they believe it. I honestly just think that's their way of being I'm selfish and I'm gonna do what the fuck I want, and I just want to be able to justify it in a way that some people will at least identify with, and they'll even call me based for it. Based, and then all of a sudden people
I think they do believe it. If they say it, they believe it.
How? There's over 250,000 people dead.
That's fake.
How? How can you believe it? I just don't get it. At this point, everybody knows somebody who's been affected by COVID, So anyway, the interviewer says, we do know that the health professionals have said, but you're basically saying that you don't trust what they're saying. And Jake said, I don't think we do know I think we do know who the health professional. Oh my God. Let me read this again. Jake says, I don't think we do know who the health professionals are. People like yourself or people who go on Twitter and read articles all day, 80% of the news is fake.
98% of.
What is Ethan? Let me drink another swig of coffee. Sig of coffee?
90 mega doo-doo.
98% of news is fake. So how do we know what's actually real and what we're actually supposed to do? Imagine, how do you live your life actually thinking that 98% of news is fake? Imagine how paranoid and fucking weird your worldview. You have nothing to stand on. You can't call the New York Times fake and then watch Newsmax. Sorry. I see people on Twitter complaining and being all upset and saying this person knows this or that, but no one actually knows what to believe. Medical professionals have said that masks do absolutely nothing to prevent the spread of COVID. Bro, you are fucking dumb. You're just dumb. Bro, have you not read anything in a year?
You're tripping.
Bro, you can't just say medical professionals have said that masks do absolutely nothing. That's just
that's just wrong.
That's just tangibly false. I mean, that's just provably false. Right?
So what happened? Because I thought when we met him, I still thought there's some brain there, but I guess not.
I think he was trying.
Yeah.
I think like Logan is kind of on a redemption arc, and Jake's like, I'm just gonna go like arch nemesis arc.
Right.
But anyway, interview says they have not said that in quite some time. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. You're arrogant. You're very arrogant for saying they haven't said that.
What?
So and then, okay, so this guy puts out the article.
Why arrogant?
So listen to this. This is even better. Jake, the guy puts out the article, and then Jake says he was misquoted as saying COVID-19 is a hoax. He said he was lying about him, that he never said it was a hoax, and that he said it's very serious. Right? So, but so Jake tweeted this out about the interview. He said, "This reporter misquoted me. He took what I said out of context, and I told him that. I told him that the entire time. Paul said, COVID is very, very real. COVID is very real. It's killed so many people. It's killed people I know. It's killed some very, very close to me. And that's what I'm saying. I don't even know where that came from." So that's what Jake said.
Interesting.
But then the guy who interviewed him, Hila, was like, dude, I recorded it. I recorded our interview. And he tweeted this out. Now, you listen to this and you tell me who's telling the truth.
Oh, no. Wow. There's audio.
Listen.
COVID case deaths are at less than 1%. And I think the disease is a hoax.
You think the disease is a hoax? I mean, it's killed about 260,000 people so far this year.
Yeah, and so is the flu.
No. The flu's only killed a fraction of that, and we also have a vaccine.
That's what I'm saying. He's got
You
all
didn't
the...
tell me you got some tea today.
Oh, yeah. I got hot tea.
Oh, my God.
What a fucking dumb... You want to listen to this whole thing?
Yes.
It's a minute 30, but it's all good.
Yes.
Can you imagine being that
I
dumb?
gotta ask though, I mean, because I saw this stuff over the summer, and I gotta say it did piss me off a little.
He's talking
bit.
about the COVID parties.
You were hosting these giant sort of maskless parties at your home in Calabasas as COVID cases were spiking in the state, and it drew a number of neighbor complaints and condemnation from the mayor. And when Insider asked you about it in late July, you said, "I personally am not the type of person who's going to sit around and not live my life." I mean, I'm curious. Do you regret those comments? Are you still living by that mentality?
Yeah, I mean, it's time for us to open up. Obviously, it's a controversial subject, but it's time for our nation to open up and go back to normal.
You really think that?
Based on what?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Based on the fact that he wants to party
Yeah.
and not be judged.
There's people like losing jobs. There's small businesses.
All of a
who are
sudden,
going
he's so
bankrupt.
educated.
Oh, wow.
There's
Small
millions of
businesses.
people who are unemployed right now. People are turning to alcohol and drugs to cope with.
He's like, I turned to
Yeah,
alcohol
I think
and
you
drugs.
did that regardless.
Yeah, I'm doing that myself. I'm super affected by all this.
everything that's going on. And this is the most detrimental thing to our society. COVID case deaths are at less than 1%. And I think
Super
the disease is a
educated.
hoax.
You think the disease is a hoax? I mean, it's killed about
So,
260,000.
I mean,
Wow.
in no unclear terms, he specifically states that it's a hoax and that it's not more lethal than the flu. Which is
Not
like
really.
the talk. You literally said that, Jake. It's on audio. You can't deny it. He recorded the conversation, dude.
Oh, my God. I just can't believe this.
You know,
So who wrote the tweet? That's like someone else wrote it. It's not even him. PR?
oh, well, I don't think he knew that it was recorded.
Yeah, no, I know,
I think
but
he was just like, fake news. I can do anything I want. And then he's like, right, you're fucking idiot. I have you on audio. But, and then he's regurgitating these talking points that, like, people were saying, 6 to 8 months ago. It's no deadlier than the flu. All the idiots who've been saying that had to do, like, an apology tour
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
Jake's still saying it. How many people has the flu killed this year? 10,000 or something? You know what I mean? Look that up.
well, it's probably less because of quarantine, but that's an unusual year.
34,000.
34,000?
That is that's 2018, 2019 is the
Okay,
most
so
recent.
That's the most recent flu
so that's fair. So 34,000 versus what now? Like what's it at? Like 260? That's a
something like that.
Yeah, sounds like the same. No bigger threat. So apparently,
What does it feel like? Like, what are you experiencing right now?
well, I'm feeling
experiencing
embarrassment and shock for you. Thanks for asking.